That pair has been very special for Penn State.
Sliding behind is Kaufman. Good hang time. Outside to Dorton. Hawaii counters. Kaufman right at Hodge. Glass looking to Hodge out of the back. Dug up by Brandt. Kudiotadero couldn't put it away. Neither could Wilson. Kudiotadero through the block. Point Hawaii.
Just a little space between Wilson, the middle blocker, and Glass, the end blocker. Kudiotadero finds it.
7th kill for Anelli. Off the tape, Glass to Dorton. Ricochets around and down.
Dorton talked about how she chose to come to Penn State most of all because she wanted to play near the best outside hitter, Megan Hodge. Learn how to, she wants to play like Hodge plays.
Here's a look at Hodge. Mafua was there in the back. Now Farrell long on that swing. There's a look at Darcy Dorton.
And the other thing she loves, she didn't realize it when she got here, but she loves Coach Rose's sense of humor, as dry and sarcastic as it is. She's come to appreciate that. But Hodge getting to play at least 1 year here before Hodge leaves and goes on to maybe the Olympics in London in 2012. Get a little sense of what it means to play all the way around, be a two-passer formation player. Dorton does not do that yet. She only plays in the front court.
Dorico keeps it alive. Wilson right at Mafua, good D. Hawaii couldn't get it up the second time. Point Penn State.
And the part I liked about that was, as you said, Dorico keeping that alive and reading it so that her hitter, Ariel Wilson, can crush the ball cross-body like that.
Kelsey Ream now on to serve, the senior from State College, who has overcome an ACL injury in her career. Mafua looking for Kudiotadero, got it. Point Hawaii. St. Pete Times Forum here in Tampa, Florida for the national semifinals. Penn State has won 100 matches in a row. They are looking for their 3rd consecutive national championship. Hawaii looking for their 4th overall and their 1st since 1987. And as a 12 seed, they would be the lowest to ever win the championship if they can advance tonight and beat Texas on Saturday. The Longhorns are already into the final. A 3-0 winner tonight against Minnesota. Led by Destiny Hooker, Ashley Engel, and Julianne Fawcett. And Dorico couldn't lift that one. Point Hawaii.
A rare one-on-one swing for Kanani Danielson, who takes a rip at it. But for the most part, she's had a tough night because she's had Blair Brown and a good middle blocker in front of her.
7th kill, but she's hitting 0 on the night. Danielson trying to get some confidence going.
And that's what she's faced much more often, is the two-person block in front of her. She was swinging for hands. Now the referee asking if there was a touch.
Boy, the officials are struggling a bit.
And the linesperson did call a touch. Hard to tell if it caught a finger or a fingernail on the way out, but all it takes is a micro touch. And if the referees call it properly, that's a point for the hitter.
So it'll go to Hawaii, 16-11 now, Penn State with the lead. And Stephanie Brandt, the senior from Irvine, California, serving.
This is a rotation that has scored very effectively for Hawaii throughout the season. Brandt doing a nice job for Hawaii. She's a setter. who set a lot last year, but now Mafua doing that. So she sets all week long in practice for the second team and then plays as a DS, as a defensive specialist, serving and defending in the backcourt for Hawaii in the matches.
Service error ends up giving the point right back to Penn State. Hodge now serving. Danielson gets a good run at it. Glass quickly to Balza. So many weapons to choose from.
Again, Danielson having to face a strong block. Meanwhile, Fatima Balsa gets the one-on-one situation, and she notches the kill. Shoji is going to have to think harder about changing that matchup if they go on to lose this set.
That's our Home Depot coaching clinic. Adding a bit to the confusion for some folks, coach, is the fact that they're not sure whether to call it a libero or a libero.
Potato, potato.
It is one and the same. And these are two awfully good ones with Dorico and Kaehua in this match. In the final, Texas will feature a libero called Bruiser. Senior Edward Kistner. Point for Penn State out of the timeout.
And the other thing you have to realize is that the libero can only, the two main functions she serves, in this case Dorico, is A, receiving the serve of the other team, and B, playing defense. And she's been doing a really nice job of that on both counts tonight. She and Megan Hodge carry all the passing responsibilities. Of course, Kaehua does a lot of that for Hawaii, including that pass there, jumping in front of another passer. Whenever possible, liberos try to do that because they're the best passers on the team.
That one hits the floor, point Hawaii.
But coaches don't often get a great passer and a great defender in the same package. They are often forced to choose. Do I want the defense? Do I want the passing? But passing is the most important element. That's how teams can effectively attack the ball. That was a nice save on that really tough serve.
And so important that Shoji actually gave his libero a scholarship, which a lot of schools don't bother doing.
It was the first time he's ever done that.
Connie Danielson, again, affected by the block. Blair Brown at 6'5", trying to go over the top. She's dug up. Danielson stuffed by Balza. And the All-American is struggling against the taller opponents.
And it starts with Blair Brown shutting down the line. She's taken a lot of line on Danielson. Danielson likes to use that line, but she can't against the 6'5" blocker. Shoji's going to have to think about whether he wants to spin the dial, start with a different lineup, and now she hits out of bounds. That's what that block does. It often earns you the next point as a hitter starts trying so hard to avoid it.
Penn State out-blocking Hawaii 9-0 right now. Short serve, Mafua. Boy, they go back to Danielson again. The other way to Kaufman. They got the tips on it. Hodge going to swing out of the back.
Uh-oh.
Couple of overpasses, and Hawaii makes them pay. The Penn State Nittany Lions, an NCAA women's all-sports record, 100 consecutive wins. A win tonight would be their 17th straight in the NCAA tournament. That would set a new record. Blair Brown with the blitz.
Yeah, they're tied for the record right now with those 16. No team has ever won 3 NCAA titles in a row. 2 teams have been in a position deep into the tournament. UCLA, the farthest, in '92, making the finals, but unable to close the deal, losing 3-1 against Stanford that year.
And this team looking to become the 5th to win the championship unbeaten. Of course, the Penn State did it last year as well, going 38-0.
Returning from Penn State, Blair Brown. Serving,
they've got 4 All-Americans in their starting lineup, and Hawaii came in here and took it to them in the opening set. They won it, and now Penn State has come roaring back. Farrell pounced on Kubiota Nehru.
A rare open net. One of the things hitters lick their chops over is that rare open net. It doesn't happen often, especially against a big team like Penn State. But Cubio Tenero finishing the deal.
Mafua serving. Outside to Dorton, off the side of the block. Point Penn State, and now it's set point to take the 2-1 lead. And the woman they call the widget will serve it up. Kathy Quilico at 5 feet 1 inches tall. Only fitting they ended on the block. Their 10th of the match. And the two-time defending champs have regained control of the match. They lead it 2-1.